All right. So I've got Pete and Deb who've decided to jump on tonight with me. How you guys going?
Good,
Good,
thank
thanks.
you.
Good.
How are you?
Good, really
Yeah,
well.
look, I'm okay. I'm pretty good.
Good.
Glad that we're here, actually. Now, obviously, we've been working together for a few weeks now, and you guys were, I guess, willing to jump on and talk a little bit about what your experience has been so far. So, thank you for doing that first and foremost. But yeah, let's go back to life before we started working together. What was that kind of like for you both?
Uh, Did you want to go?
No,
I'll
you
go.
go.
Yeah. Well, I guess like for me, it was I felt like I was just going around in circles, like with money, not knowing where our money was going, feeling quite stressed about the money, feeling stressed about like working all the time, and then wondering where it was going. When I reached out to you, I guess I was sort of like at breaking point that enough was enough, like what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about for you, Pete?
Yeah, same sort of deal. Yeah, I think we were just sort of doing the day-to-day basic stuff and not really saving, not really saving money.
Sure.
I wasn't as stressed because I at the time I was just day-to-day going to work, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to work, I'm earning money, we should, I'm paying the bills. But looking back now, wasn't it's was wasting a lot of money.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. So I guess like I said, we've been working together for a few weeks now, and you guys have seen some really incredible things so far, which is really, really great. But I mean, has there been any kind of standout moments for you guys in the process so far?
Yeah, I think Pete just said it just then,
Yeah.
what was how much money we actually wasted. So we are generally, well, I guess what you would call nowadays a cashless partnership. So we would tap our credit card to pay for everything.
Yeah.
And we were actually just discussing last night how before we were using the credit card as a credit card, like, so it didn't really matter. Oh, we'll just put it on there. We'll just put it on there.
Yeah.
And that's obviously where a lot of our money was going. Whereas now, even only working with you for a short period of time, yes, we still use the credit card, but it's capped as such. Like, we've got to know what we're using it for. It's not just, oh, I'll just put it on the card. It's like, do you really need that? Because we're accountable to each other and tracking that. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much money that wasted. And then setting that figure off, what we've decided to save each week. Pete gets paid weekly, I get paid fortnightly. So each week we put a certain amount, like straight away before anything else is done, into our savings account, to reach our goals. So yeah.
Yeah, great. Yeah. What about for you, Pete? Any standout moments?
That was the big standout. It was the money. Seeing how much we did waste, and now to turn around, and even myself, when I pay for something now, I always get a receipt.
Yeah.
Then I'm looking at that receipt, and then that goes in the drawer, and then once we have a few receipts, usually I sit down and I input what we've spent. Yeah. So I'm actually seeing where that money's going. Whereas before, as Deb said, we just tap the card and that's it. Don't worry about getting a receipt. Deb would ask me sometimes, oh, how much did you pay for that? And I go, oh, I don't know. She goes, did you get a receipt? No, I didn't. So yeah, that's one big standout.
Because I was the one that's paying this never-ending credit card bill.
Sure.
So hence my stress.
Yeah,
so then just because, what do you mean you don't know? Like,
I wasn't stressed at all.
Quite happy.
Yeah. But that's one big standout for both. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. No, I think that's good. I think that, that element of tracking things and just that awareness growing has been one of the big things for you guys that I think has brought about some really great results as well. But I guess, what are some of the changes that you've kind of enjoyed so far from all of this?
I think the biggest one already is for us, as a couple being married. I think we've been together for how old, Willie? 24. So we've been together for 22 years and married 18, and just the how much more we're communicating. Already how much less stressful talking about money to each other is, as well. And also seeing Pete have an input and be excited about the savings and what are we doing this week with the money, has probably brought us closer together, or brought me, not that anything was bad, but brought,
definitely, because we're both working and we're both busy, so we sort of as you said, we're sort of like ships in the night, usually past one another, and either I come home from work and I just have something to eat and then just relax, watch a bit of telly, and Deb will be the opposite. She'll be tired and she'll want to go to bed. So I think this is fantastic for us. As Deb said last night, we just sat in the car for half an hour with the air conditioner going, and we went through all what we had to do. We filled in time, whereas we would have just sat and not spoken at all, usually.
Yeah. No, I think that's great. That's so good. And I think that's one of the things I do enjoy, for people that I do work with, is that concept of like the area of communication being a skill that improves through our journey together as well. So I think that's really, really good. So I guess, one last question. I mean, if there was someone who's sitting on the fence about working with me, what would you say to them?
Just pretty much just give it a go.
Yeah.
It's even if you think that you're okay with your finances and that, and you've just got this little inkling of, oh, maybe I could do a little bit better. It's so much more. Like, even when I reached out to Josh, I wasn't expecting already to see results that I've already seen, not only financially, but as we've just touched on, like with our relationship. And I guess even if someone was single, it just opens up like so much more in communication and everything like that. So it's really just give it a go. Like, Josh has been great already. And I just, so far, I wouldn't have expected like what he's helped us achieve, not only with seeing where we've wasted money, how much we can save, but also in planning future outside of monetary things as well. So
for sure.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Pete's happy with that answer. I like that. That's good. Awesome. Well, look, I really appreciate you guys jumping on. I really do. It does a whole bunch. Not only it's great to hear nice things, but also at the same time, there's plenty of people out there who need this, and just to hear from guys who have, working through it and experiencing the change and the growth is always encouraging to hear. So thank you so much for taking a bit of time out to do that for me and for whoever watches this as well. So hopefully they got some value out of it.
No worries.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks so much, guys.